Come on. Walk like an Egyptian.
Na 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 na. Oh, oh. That's the only part I remember.
Carbon dating ourselves every moment of the day. Yep. So much to talk about. First of all, so it was a good week. Okay. We need to say shout out for birthdays to 2 people. Stevie, shout out. Birthday was on the
Happy
5th.
birthday, Stevie.
And to Marsha. To Marsha. Happy B-Day. Hope you had a great day.
Birthday.
So those were besties whose birthdays were before the episode. Now,
Yeah.
I have a couple of books to talk to you about because I did some reading. How strange. So, okay. Moniker by Rena King. So imagine that for some reason you were able to get in touch with Corvin King. Imagine getting hot messages from Corvin King telling you what to do. Oh, honey, I read that book and I was like,
Daddy.
oh, totally, right? Like, yes, Daddy, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah.
So it's about a voice kink, right? And it's between a voice actor and lady. Now, I won't go into further detail, people, as usual, but it gets hot. It gets hot and spicy. And if you just read it, imagining your favorite voice actor, that takes on a whole other level. So the pervy girl in me was very happy with that book. Because, yes, I could imagine Corvin King singing mess if he wasn't like happily married and I wasn't married either. You know, in like a whole alternate universe.
We can
But
always dream. Okay.
Can you imagine getting voice messages from one of those amazing actors with like whispering filthy things? Oh,
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. I would be falling asleep in a very different way that I'm doing now.
that's very well, after hot and bothered, they usually say you're sated, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
And I will be.
So yes, it was a very interesting book. It was an arc. It will be coming out. Rena King was nice enough to let us arc. We loved it. We want more by Rena King. Just saying. Now, we also read, because you know I love rock stars. I have a thing for rock stars. But this one was a bit different. Just because, well, it was between the drummer and the lead. So I was like, oh yes, that is. It was pretty cool. Loved it. It's by Eleanor Connolly. Liked it because, again, you know how I love Twisted Dark Souls and very nice plot twists. So that was very cool. On my to-do to make sure I pre-order and get it the day it comes out, because I did love Lion and Eli. They were both hot, and I do seem to recall a Jacob's Ladder.
It's always good. You know, always interesting.
Right? It's always like, oh. Yes. And then we also had, so we were lucky enough that Taloria Price reached out because we did the arc for Blood and Dominion. She reached out with her second book that's already coming out. So I did kind of push a little bit our arcs, and I was able to read Blood and Conquest. So I went back to my vampires and their powers and made bonds that are different, because of course they would be different. I loved it. So Taloria, thank you very much for remembering us and sending us the book. It was pretty cool. Really loved it. And I'm really happy that I've read it. We did read one by someone that we are, let's say, in league with. plotting with. We did read Tasneem Alam's arc. We will be posting stuff, people. Relax. We have time because I needed to digest. As simple as that. Because I got whiplash from Josh, who I love, I hate, and I want more. And Liam, the vampire in the middle. Just, just saying. But we did read As Worlds Tilt. I can't wait for the second book. I know it's gonna take a while to come out, right, Tasneem? But I loved it. Cool world building. Betty, you will like it because a lot of the fantasy is fantasyan. The spice is spicing. And oh my
Yeah,
god, is it
I think it
um
has all the things that I like on a book. Yeah,
it ticks all the boxes.
yeah.
But it also ticks mine because it's well, they're mates, but he hates her. Mm.
But now, probably we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, but it's gonna be tough. There's
Interesting. Yeah.
that's the fun part, right? It's like if you imagine fantasy meets dark romance, right? All of that tension, the morally gray, they're all
Mm.
morally gray, by the way. Um, and then mixed up with fantasy and oh, and also, did I mention it has shifters? Just saying. So yes, go read it. And as soon as it's out, go buy it. Just saying. And then so we got a second book by S.L. Kuntz. We already had read the first one, A Bleeding Denial, and now we have Bleeding Ghosts. So I'm deep diving into that one. But yeah, it's been a fun week. A girl can complain.
Yeah.
How about you, Betty?
So I finished the arc for Elena, the
Oh.
Hunted. Yes, and
Mm.
well, I know I have like a few months to suffer for the third one, as always.
Isn't that always the
But
case?
yeah, yeah, true. I think we are getting very professional on keeping our heart very cold because we have to, otherwise, yeah. So,
True.
but it was a great second book. It's the first one was The Given, and the third one, the second one is Hunted. The third one still is nameless. Is still nameless.
Yes.
So yeah.
Okay.
Then I started the third book also for Elena from the Choosing Chronicles,
Mm.
the third
Oh.
book. It's about well, it's so if you don't know, Elena already published the story of Riker and Brindley, and now is the story of River and Nick. And apparently there will be 6 books for this chronicle. So I'm very
Oh.
curious to know like who are the
Yeah.
characters on this on the second on the last 2, but we'll see. And I think a little bird told me that she will be arcing for the fourth, meaning the second book of River and Nick, like soon.
Mm.
So
So do we
I
need
can't wait. Like
fans?
I'm just like, oh, where can
I'm
I?
click, 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 click. Do we need
I'm
to dance?
waiting. Yeah.
Um, do we need to sing, shout? What we need to do to get you there? Because
Well, I'll do it. I'll do it
I know,
for Elena
I
and
know.
for all of our authors. We'll do it.
No,
And
we
yeah,
never do weird things.
has to do. No, 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 no. And this is also out of character for us.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. And currently, and I'm still on like 10% of the book, so I'm still, where does this goes?
Mm.
I'm doing the arc for JD Ray, sorry,
Mhm.
it's JD Ray, called Bleeding Hearts. I'll keep you
Oh,
posted. I'm still in the beginning. I just started this morning, so
I'll be.
I'll
I'm super
yeah,
curious on that
yeah.
one.
It's a standalone, but is the second book. you can also read the first one, but it's a standalone. Yeah.
I'm curious. Okay. There's a couple still to come, by the way, Betty, because there are some arcs that we will be working on. One of them is the Riven Altar. That one's mine because it's a band again. Me and rock bands. You know how it is. But we also have one coming, Tainted Embrace by Maria Ray. So
Oh,
Maxime's
yep.
story. Oh, honey, I can't wait for that. It's like, Maxime,
Is it dark romance, romantasy? What's dark
dark,
romance? Mm.
Bratva.
Oh, we like that. Yeah.
We do. We do. We will also be having, I mean, I know you have one by Briella Bretzo also to read, right? I know we're going to be
Yes.
working on that
Is my
later down the
next
line
one.
as well. Yeah. So we still have a couple to come, and I'm hoping that, as things progress, we'll find more to
Yes.
read. By
Yeah.
the way, Lexi, I saw Bad Bunny. Just saying, we signed up because new novellas, we signed up. Just
Yes,
letting
we
you know.
did.
Just quick call out there, babe. We signed up. I would love to read it because, we're coming up to Easter, which means we will have Lou Langley's book to
Yeah.
read because it's coming out. We will have Betty. We have Layla Faye's Bunny to read. Remember?
Yes, we do.
Bunny.
Bunny.
So it's coming up to that time where we get to those books we were kind of holding on to. And Lexi is putting out this book, Bad Bunny, which I'm like super curious. I mean, I read the blurb and I'm like, oh my God, this is too good.
Yeah.
I won't say anything. But we need to have a look. Just saying. All right. And there are a couple of books that did come out throughout this week. So we did have Vengeance by Emma Marie Blair. By the way, I know Wrath will be coming out. Is there a place where I can sign up for the art? Asking again for a friend, which is always me. But Emma, if we can. Yes. Um, Betty, I know one of yours has
Yes.
also come out.
Yes. Once Upon a Blossom Curse
What was
was released on
it?
the sorry, on the 6th of March. Yes, from Audrey
Right.
Lynn. And Audrey, I can't wait for Gabriel's story. Please tell me that will be a Gabriel story. And yeah, Gabriel is the second sibling, so I'm very excited. Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's released. You can
The
now go
world.
and buy and read, and it's romantasy and is a very good one.
There we go. So those came out, and we will be having a couple more coming out in the meantime, but we'll let you guys know. Now,
Yes.
Betty, I have a challenge for you.
Okay.
We have an author that we'll be talking to. If I say rock band, and if I say bleeding, would you know who it is?
I might have an idea,
Hmm,
and I like it.
right?
Yeah. Shall we welcome our new guest?
Oh, yes, please. S.L. Kunz, Stephanie, welcome. We can't
Well,
wait to talk about everything about this band. Hi, Stephanie. It's a pleasure to
hello.
finally meet you. Um, a fan, just
Yeah.
saying. Fan. In case you didn't know by the, DMs and conversations, a fan. So,
No.
yeah, you didn't know. I mean, I'm sure I didn't
I
say
had no
anything.
idea.
Yeah.
Details. Um, so, for those who don't know you, right? Which, if they don't, shame on them. And
Not
at least
they
one
To
do
of
be
them
not.
is out.
fair, I'm very new, so
But there is one book already out, and a book I loved.
Yeah.
Not saying that I already had the pleasure of meeting the second book and that I also loved it. Details. But just kind of give us a little bit of a lay of the land, right? what kind of drew
Mhm.
you to this kind of story you're telling? Because it's a very specific story kind that I love because Rockstars.
Right. Well, who doesn't love rock stars though?
I mean, right? It's hidden gems and all of that dynamic, and I'm like, "Please, more."
Yeah.
You know, that those things I don't ping you like, "Next book and more," and yep, that but kind of let us know, right, where does this kind of come from, right? This story you're telling.
Well, I mean, I've always been huge into music. So, I mean, that obviously started it. And like, especially as a teenager, you have those rock star fantasies. Oh, the rock stars, they're all so
Mhm.
hot. But,
Yeah.
and so, I just got thinking about it and kind of put a story together in my head. And I'm like, I better write this down. So I did.
I mean, not to say that,
Me
we're
too.
not teenagers anymore. It doesn't mean I don't have fantasies anymore. I mean, your descriptions of JD, honey. Mm. I I mean, he does misbehave,
Just a
but
little.
just a little bit, but I'm willing to overlook it for, like, at least a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Just a smidge.
Just a smidge. Just overlooking a little bit, but yeah, okay, okay. So just out of curiosity, you mentioned you like music, and Betty, I know rock is not your hype. I mean, I drag you along and, uh, any bands you were thinking about when you were writing this? Any particular
um,
band?
Probably not specifically, maybe just kind of a mixture of many,
Mhm.
because I have a very wide range of my own music tastes, but mostly rock. So, just kind of your typical average rock band.
Mm. Yeah, no, I love them all. I understand. I understand. All right, all right. Now we have a couple of questions about the first book, but then I might slip in some questions about the second,
That's totally fine.
but we'll try to make them as unspoilery as possible
Right.
because people need to read. You know what I mean? It's like you want to
Yeah.
know, go read a book.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
You know. By the way, I love the book over there. Mine is coming. Actually arriving on. I was looking. I was like, yes, that one's going to be here. Um, just saying. All right. So
Nice.
we're talking about a band.
Mhm.
Usually, the stories that we tend to read is either when they're starting out and the perils, right, and the stress of starting
Right.
out, or when we get to the ruin part and everything goes to shit, right? Where
Right.
in this case, you don't necessarily focus on that. You're more
Mhm.
in the characters themselves than necessarily in the trajectory of the band. So tell
Right.
us a little bit more about that.
Well, because I mean, you can go with the rise or the fall, but I feel like it was important to go kind of at the height of it, just because the series kind of ends with not so much a fall, but a hiatus, I guess you could say.
Hmm.
So I don't feel like that would have worked out very well with them coming up at the beginning of their careers, because then they would have gone on hiatus before they were even really known, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just felt like it would have been them giving up on their dream.
Hmm.
So I needed to do it in a way that they were already a little bit established. So
All right. All right. I mean,
Makes sense. Yeah.
you just let me know, like, but will they come back from the hiatus? I mean, not asking for any particular reason apart from the fact that I want like 4 more books, but you know, will they
um
come?
I would say yes, they will, but um well, you'll have to wait until the fourth book for super details, but we
No, I
may be
will.
focusing on some different band members. So
Well, the
maybe.
maybe.
You
I mean,
just realize that Kelly will be messaging you on a daily basis. Like, is it
That's fine.
book four ready? Like, can I read book four now?
what do you mean? I don't pester people. Okay, I couldn't say that with a
You
straight face.
can pester me all you want. I don't mind.
It would be
Oh,
me and
you created a
Courtney
monster.
pestering you.
Yes.
We're down.
But
All right. All right.
anyways, like yeah, like your like JD, your frontman, like is
Mhm.
kind of a complicated person, right? So
What do you mean?
I'm not saying that I don't like it. I'm just Well,
Yeah.
tell me, like, how did you like balance, like, making him so frustrating and without losing, our interest in reading about him, without saying, oh,
Right.
it, like, because, like, yeah,
Well, I think that's where the dual POVs really comes in, because if you were just seeing it from her POV, you're going to be like, "Oh, this guy is awful."
yeah,
But you get with in being in his head, you kind of get little tidbits of, okay, maybe there's something more in there behind all the
yeah,
horrible,
yeah.
mean things. So I think it's really important to just kind of sprinkle that in so you know that maybe there's a little bit more going on in his head.
Yeah, yeah, true. I do love dual POV. It's
Me
always fun
too.
to read, and yeah, you're right. Yeah, definitely helped. Yeah.
Oh, it did. It did. He was still an asshole, though.
Oh,
Let's
sure.
be
For
very
sure.
honest. He was still an
With a reason.
He has reasons, but he was an asshole.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, I love him, but
Same.
he was
He
was
grows on you.
he does, right? You're like, "Oh my god, he's an asshole."
Just a little bit.
Yeah, but it reminds me a meme. It's not a meme. A kind of a meme that I saw on Instagram is, yes, I'm an asshole, but not your asshole.
Mm,
In this case, yeah, he's an asshole, but it's our
Uh-huh.
asshole.
well,
Mhm.
he Cassie's
It makes a difference.
Yeah.
it does. I mean, I can only imagine that man on stage, and that song he plays for her, "You Killed Me." I was like, I mean, I want and I don't, but I want, like, just saying.
Yeah, you're
You know.
welcome. I live to
I
serve.
I will be out reading some more books. Just saying. Okay, okay. Now, picking up exactly on Cassie and the fact that she's been in his, not life, but in, she's always been there, right?
You're
In the
right.
vicinity. Even if not in a close relationship per se, but she's
Right.
always been there, right? So, I mean, how important was that when you're kind of going through her journey, right? Because again, it was not a close relationship, but she was always present.
Mhm. Well, cause like, I didn't want her to seem, like, weak, which, I mean, I guess in some ways you could say she was still, a little weak, cause obviously she's weak for him. But, she it was hard because, like, she's been through so much. She's been through it, that girl. And so she's been forced to grow up emotionally in a way that he maybe, he missed that train a little bit at first. So,
Over.
but it was important to me that she stayed kind of the emotionally mature because he was so emotionally constipated that, he could kind of learn from her and say, oh, hey, maybe I'm being completely and totally ridiculous right now. So I think it kind of happened without them even both realizing it, that she didn't realize she was teaching him and he didn't realize he was learning. So,
I actually did like that progression, on their day to day.
mhm.
I'm really avoiding giving a lot of spoilers because the book is still recent and people need to go and read it. And by the way, I love how you scared the bejesus out of him in a couple of times, where you can
He
clearly
needed
feel
it.
the guy going like, you can just feel that. Oh my god! And it's so much fun to watch that. But
Mhm.
yeah. Okay, I'm just saying. But talking
Yeah.
a little bit more about JD, like when we think of a band, it's always very, it's fame, it's success, it's, you know, a lot of blinding lights, right?
Mhm.
But the majority of what's felt in your book is actually very quiet and internal. It's his struggle
Mhm.
and her struggle, right?
Right.
Nothing that much outwards. That's probably some of the things that actually probably confuse the other three band members because I think they're kind of like,
They're
the
like,
hell's
"What?"
happening here,
Yeah.
right? Because it's very internal and the struggle is there, but we don't see it outright. So
Mhm.
was this intentional? This the excess outside but internal struggle without
Mhm.
something being visible.
Yeah, I think I feel like the internal aspect is important because of how loud they live their lives day to day.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a recurring theme throughout the series
Oh, I
is
noticed.
the you did?
I But you know what? I loved it.
Yeah. So it's definitely gonna be coming back a lot,
Mhm.
um, because they get so used to living the way that they do, and they don't realize it, but all of them are in need of that or subconsciously looking for that someone that can quiet the noise
Yeah.
because they do live so loud.
So loud. Yeah.
So it's important for them to find that quiet space because that's when they're able to really be themselves and find who they really are behind all the fame and the music and
Yeah.
everything that comes with it. So I feel like it's important because they're like realizing, okay, well, maybe the vices that I have been using to quiet the noise weren't the best choices. So
Okay, I need to make sure a little people go away. Book 2. You took it a very big notch up.
I did.
I loved it, but damn was that gut-wrenching
The roller coaster. Yeah.
for both
Well,
of them.
prepare your butt because I really enjoy writing trauma. So
Nice.
the first
Okay.
one really was just dipping my toes and testing the waters. So
Okay, okay. Yes, ma'am.
Progressing.
Okay.
Big
Right.
black.
Okay.
yeah.
I just need to get ready for that one because the second one, and kind of tying to what you were saying about quieting the noise, right? Everything that they do to quiet the noise.
Mhm.
Connor does his own thing, which
Mhm.
I won't say. He does his own thing, and then when he's trying to find something again in a different manner, let's put it that way, then he's
Mhm.
confronted with a whole lot of dark,
Yeah.
which makes him go into a different type of quiet.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my God, this was like, and like we were here and now we're here and this is going. And it was amazing. You made me feel everything, which I loved.
Good.
Was it?
Me
Totally
too.
loved it. But people, trigger warnings. Trigger book 2 is like trigger
Yes.
warnings. Do not skip
Trigger
them, and
warnings
then
for
do not
sure.
say that Stephanie did not advise. They are there. They need to be read. But I love them. But okay, just wanted to put this little because it's book 2 and we're still
But
talking about read deep.
yeah, but still on book one. Was it hard? Yeah, I know. You can't. She's always talking about book two.
That's fine. I am here for whatever. I will blab forever if you let me.
No,
So
don't say that because she will be spoiling for everybody.
You have no idea how hard it is for me to kind
Yeah.
of whenever we're talking about a book that is not out yet, I'm like,
Oh yeah, like
put
we
it out.
look like yeah. It's an
I
I
get it.
exercise. It's a very hard exercise. But it's
I
still talking
understand.
about JD. Was it hard to write about him, like because like of the way he is, the arrogant, being arrogant and self doubt or
Right.
something? Was it hard for you to write
It
about him?
was like because I would be sitting there and I'd write something and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, he is such an asshole." And so it's like, is this too much? Is he too horrible? But it served a purpose. So I'm like,
And
okay, we'll just go with it.
what did you enjoy writing about him more, or did you enjoy it more, Cassie? Which one did you prefer? Or I think it
Oh,
probably different, right? But
yeah, it's definitely I enjoyed them both for different reasons, I guess.
yeah.
But I mean, like I said, I like to write trauma, so it was pretty fun to write JD's parts just because he's kind of terrible at first. So
but
Because it was a good balance. Yeah, yeah.
I do like the beginning, that concert
yeah.
when we get to know him. He was being such an asshole. It was like, oh my God.
Assholes
Yeah.
of the assholes.
And yet I couldn't put the book down, so details. That should tell
Right.
you something about me by now.
Well, I feel like in the Rockstar, persona, you have to be a little bit of an asshole, right?
They do. I mean, or else how do you manage all of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Not exactly easy to also navigate. Even if you're not, you need to portray one because how are you going to
Right.
navigate all of that? You
Yeah,
can't.
Right.
and keep your sanity at least.
Persona needs to be like that. Yeah.
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 But in his case, it was not just the person, but he,
It was too deep
things happen.
into his persona.
Exactly.
There was a very
So,
fine line between them,
Yeah.
blurred
or no
line.
line
That was
at
the
all.
song, right?
He
That
might have
was a
taken it a
song.
little too seriously.
And
Yeah.
maybe he understood the assignment a bit too much.
Yeah.
Okay. And picking up on what Betty was asking, right?
Hmm.
Did you feel protective about writing her and her story? Because it's a very different type of story than his.
Hmm.
Did you feel protective about her? Or
Oh
did you
yeah.
just let her take all the hits for
I
the
mean,
sake of the story?
I for sure did, because like I said before, she's been through enough. She's been through it. She's dealt with enough shit, but and it hurt to add to her pain, but like I knew in the end
Mhm.
she would be happy. So it kind of worked out that way, and it was necessary for his redemption arc. So it kind of worked out in the end, and I knew it was going to end happy, so I was kind of okay with it. So
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Okay. Betty?
Yes. Well, there's a lot like um well, we already asked if you like inspired yourself in any band. You said a
Never.
few, right? A little bit
mhm.
of a few. But regarding like like the longing and so on, like how did you manage to write it in a way that was like felt raw instead of like repetitive? How
Mhm.
did you manage that?
It's a struggle for sure. My first drafts are usually quite repetitive, and then I'm reading through it and I'm like, we've already done this before. So it takes quite a bit of editing because I sound like a broken record quite regularly. But and I mean, I'm sure still at times it probably feels a little bit repetitive from time to time just because, it's the same emotion, the same things going on, but I think the key is that you can't really completely
Yeah.
avoid being repetitive. You just kind of have to be creative about how you do it and sprinkle it
Yeah.
in subtly. So that's what I try to do anyways.
You succeeded. Don't worry.
Yep.
It was not repetitive. I
I'm
will read
glad.
it
I'm so
again and
glad.
again. Don't worry. And I mean,
Yeah.
you had to do some research, especially when we're kind of going through their tour life, right?
Hmm.
How amazing is your Google search? Please tell us everything about it, because it's like, how do
Yeah,
you get the kind of,
algorithm.
the logistics, the details? Because
Right.
it's there.
A lot of it goes back to my teenage years. I used to watch a ton of behind the scenes stuff for
Okay.
all the bands that I loved. And I went to tons of concerts, like in my probably more into my 20s. But I did a lot of um, like documentaries and stuff. And then now recently, just copious amounts of YouTube and Google and, all the things. Cause I'm like, what even, cause I want to sound like I know what I'm talking about, right?
Of course. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think there's a very large amount of fake it till you make it also going on. So hopefully it comes off sounding like I know what I'm talking about when I really maybe don't.
It
I
does.
know nothing of drummers, but you fooled me in book 2. I was like, "Huh? Oh, okay."
Again, copious amounts of YouTube and Google and documentaries.
It worked. I
Well,
mean,
but like even like okay, there is a lot on YouTube and so on, but yeah, you nail it. Like because you right like
that's what we
doing research does not mean that you are going to do a proper uh writing, right? And you
Hmm.
did. So
yeah, she could have
Well,
fooled
to
us.
be
We would
fair,
think
I
everything was
yeah,
there.
we love your
I was in
your
band in
research.
middle school, so maybe that helped a little.
Hey, I mean, whatever it took, we
Yeah,
appreciate it. It's like, okay, well, good.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
good. I mean, I might not, I won't buy a metronome, but I now imagine one because of, you know, I don't know
Right.
what's happening this year with metronomes, but I'm kind of getting, they're getting
Yeah, it's the
Seemed to be
word of the
happening a
year.
lot.
No, I clearly need to buy one. This is the universe telling me,
You need a
"Oh,
metronome.
there
Yeah.
you go." And then I'll think of Connor.
hmm
Mhm.
His incessant need
Mhm.
for timekeeping.
But made total sense for him. So,
But he's got a touch of the tism, so it helps.
yeah, but it's weaved in so nicely and so not cliche-ish,
Oh,
right?
good.
Because
That's good.
you feel it in his posture and his even in the first book, right? He's like there's always a bit of
Mhm.
space there. But then when Elle comes along,
Mhm.
which by the way, I love the beginning as well,
I'm
where he's
glad.
like, "Oh my god, someone who speaks my language." I'm like,
Right? It's
"There
like
you
she
go."
gets it.
Which for him is a lot. Someone who
Yeah,
actually can,
right.
relate
Well, and
to
you know
him.
what's funny is he did not start off being that way. And then I started writing his book and he just kind of told me, "Hey, I might
By
be
the
a little
way,
neurodivergent." And I'm like, "You know what? Looking back, that tracks."
I mean, yeah, because when you started taking us in the second book, it makes sense that he was always a bit
Mhm.
more,
Yeah, a little
stand
more
up.
reserved, kind of in
Yeah,
his own space.
yeah. I was like, "Yeah, okay. That
That
tracks. Go, Betty,
that
sorry."
that makes me want to question you. Like, when you started this series, did you already knew that you are going to write the 4 books, and did you already had a
Mhm.
draft of each character, like, like some things, and then you
Yeah.
will okay, you already had everything sorted out. Okay,
Well, so
okay.
I am not an outliner. I don't outline.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of make the characters. I make sure I know what they look like, their personality, their other traits, whether they have like, tattoos, piercings, whatever. And then I just go for it.
Go for it, go with the flow. Okay. Okay. So, but
Mhm.
for the next for the book 3 and book 4, you already have like, or they are already
Mhm.
written, as you said, like,
Yep.
yeah. But when we started book 1, you already had an idea about what
Yeah.
the
I
series.
wrote them
Okay.
all at the same time just because I was worried about
Okay.
continuity because I didn't want to
Oh,
release one and then write the second one and be like, "Oh, I wish I would have changed that so that this fit
Yeah.
better." So I wrote them all at the same time because I'm paranoid that way. So
I just what I'm taking out here in this moment is that they're all written, and you said one a month, right? So okay, March
yes.
is done nearly. I
Mhm.
don't care. It's the 10th. It's done. Can I, when do I get the third one? Never mind. Never mind. Especially
so
because Mhm.
by May you will
now we're
have
missing D and
4
D,
of them. Don't
Darren
worry.
and Dark.
I know darks won't be as dark. That felt weird
Ooh,
saying. That one's probably
yeah.
going to be a little bit less traumatizing, so you'll have a
Okay.
breather. But then when we get to book 4, prepare yourself.
Brace for
Just
Right, but
saying.
impact.
you kind of gave us a hint in book 2 that that was going to be a tough
Yeah. Things are gonna get a little crazy.
one. Okay, I'm down. As if we didn't know already. Okay. Okay. All right. Um, Going back, into the whole the boys and their tour life. How
Mhm.
did you avoid kind of glamorizing the excess, right? So not making that overly fantastic, right? But making it
Right.
feel authentic in the sense that yes, everything is great, but there's always a shoe that will drop, right?
Mhm.
So, how did you
Well,
do
it
that?
it comes down to money doesn't buy happiness. Like, focusing on the idea that it doesn't matter how much money and fame you have, you can still feel empty or lacking. You can't buy the happiness. You can buy the coping mechanisms, but true happiness comes from elsewhere. It comes from
Mm,
within, not all the things you can find on the outside. So,
yep. Fair. Fair point. Fair point. And you do take us through it in agonizing detail sometimes in the sense of we feel it. We feel it.
good.
Hmm.
I want you to feel it. That's the point. Because I'm I don't know what you would call that, but I want you
What
to suffer with me.
That's fine. I will suffer with you anytime, Tiffany, anytime. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll be right there. Hmm.
Any warning for our readers? before
Besides read
reading
the trigger
this book?
warnings, which they
No, that
desperately need to.
sorry.
Besides reading the trigger
Bes-
warnings, which for
Yeah,
book 2 is
besides
like,
that,
Yeah.
what
Book 2,
what
definitely read the trigger warnings.
yes, that's is always our advice. But what are like other
hmm,
advices apart from the trigger warning that you could give us, give our readers for book 1 or book 2 even?
Um, I mean, I feel like it mostly says in the trigger warnings what to be really looking out for, and,
Okay.
prepare your emotions because you might be a little bit devastated here
yes,
and there. Just a little
yes.
bit.
Have snacks around. For book 2, at
Yes.
least snacks, ice cream, and Kleenex.
Mhm. And
Okay.
water, hydrate.
Got
Hydration is
True,
important.
true, because some moments, I was, yeah, I did need some water in some
Yeah.
of those moments. The spice be spicing, people. I did need a little bit of water, but also Kleenex. Just saying.
It's always good to have the that reading that makes you feel. That's
Yes.
Jesus does it.
I feel
Yeah.
like those are the ones that stick with you.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That's why one is already on its way, and as soon as the second one is out, it will be on its way as well. It will be here.
Book trophies.
Yes, to keep
Yes,
because I'm a book
I
dragon
feel
by
that.
now. I keep
Same.
them.
I know we just
Mhm.
moved and all my books are packed, and I'm like, I need my
It's
books.
like, where are
Where's
the
my
babies,
books?
right? You need them around you. I
I
know.
know
Yeah.
I feel empty. I'm like, where's my books? All I have is these ones because they got delivered yesterday.
Ooh, so they just arrived.
Yeah, and they're all spoken for. I have like family and friends that are all coming by to pick their copy up. So I'm like, well, shoot, I better order more.
Exactly. Like, well,
You're
I
like,
understand that.
well, yeah,
But that's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
it is. I was surprised. I was like, oh, I won't need that many. I was wrong.
Turns out, of course, if you had ordered like 1,000, you'd be like,
Right. Be like, anybody want a book? I'm giving them away at this point.
exactly, like, yeah, one. But I mean, again, it's on its way. It will be here because I do love your books. So they will be here in my house with me, so I can go and revisit
Yes.
because I
I'm
need to.
so glad.
Okay. Now, we've already kind of discussed what's going to happen next, right?
Mhm.
But is there any plans for more books outside of this particular series that
After
you're
this 4.
you're reading up, right? There's more coming, right?
Yes. Okay, so you will know who I'm talking about. So Murphy and
Hmm.
Cairo will have
Mm-hmm.
their own books.
You're
So, and then other characters that get introduced later on may or may not have their own books coming.
Okay.
And then I have a whole fantasy world that I'm working on too, so
see, Betty. I told you. The fantasy girly over there
Fantasy.
already. Like,
Please. Yes.
yes. I
Thank you.
think when this series is done, I have one that is my pride and joy that I've been working on for like 14 years now. And I want to get that one out, but it's been slower going because world building is hard. And it's easier
Mhm.
to make a story that's in a world that already exists. But that one will be kind of like I don't even know what you'd call it, a dystopian fantasy romance.
ooh, you
Whatever.
mentioned dystopian, so now I'm interested too. Okay,
It's
okay.
gonna be good.
Well, that I
Please
believe.
sign me in.
But I also want that Cairo one. Just saying.
That one honestly is actually almost done too. So,
Oh, woman, you kill me.
and then
Because
that
you
will
met
also
me very
introduce more
faithfully.
characters, so they may or may not get more. It's gonna be a whole mess of stories in this one universe. So,
Is there a place where I can? Do I need to give a drop of blood, a kidney, what to get all of them? Because it's like because we met Cairo very briefly, right? It's like
yes.
we skimmed, but we understand where those characters are coming from. And by the way,
Mhm.
I was like, oh, again, we're going dark. There's this whole
Yeah.
other dark world that we
Mhm.
skimmed very briefly. And I was like,
Yes.
oh, I didn't know the boys were that dark. So I was like,
Maybe. Yeah, the other ones may or may not get quite a bit darker. So,
okay, okay. Well, I'm again. drop of blood? You mean?
Just your undying love. That's fine.
That you already have. That's fine. I was just like, do you need anything? And do I need to sign? What? It's fine. I'll take it.
Just your soul. Like,
Oh,
Oh, not too
cheap.
much.
That's okay.
it's
There you go. I mean, I think I already signed that one away when this, but you will always have a piece of my soul, that's for sure. And who knows if there will be some real estate with something from you. There might be happening.
I
Just
mean, that would be
I'm
pretty
planning
cool.
my next one, so you might get something.
Oh,
You never know. You never know.
that's exciting.
Hmm. I actually haven't told you, Betty.
Yeah, no, you
Sorry, my
haven't.
podcast wife, but I have already some plans.
Okay.
So we need to book a session.
Okay. Should I
Needles.
be worried?
Needles is always fun with us.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
if you
we
saw,
are okay with
Stephanie,
that.
but we actually posted a video of us getting
I
tattoos.
did.
We're weird like that.
That's not weird. If I had more money, I'd be all tatted up. So, like, I get it.
Same.
Yeah, same. It's like
I have so many
pacing
ideas that I want.
Yeah.
We're just pacing
We
ourselves.
still have some on our to-do list, and apparently we will be adding more, right?
Yes, ma'am, we will.
Apparently.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Mhm.
Okay,
for
bring
sure.
it on.
We still got space. That's okay.
Yeah,
So
it's
why
totally
not?
fine.
I still have a lot of canvas, so
All right, so let's go for rapid fire because I want to see
Okay.
rapid fire.
go,
All
go,
right,
go, go.
Okay,
so
I'm scared.
it's okay. I
Nah.
mean, no, you're not. No, you're not. Come on.
Oh,
Okay.
these are good.
Mm.
These are good.
Did you fall for him while writing, or were you yelling at him the whole time?
I was mostly yelling at him the whole time.
I wonder why. I mean, he's such a nice boy,
I don't know. He's a perfect angel.
isn't it?
Mm.
Well, I'm guessing I already know kind of the answer for the second one. On a scale of
Mhm.
misunderstood genius to sir, please get therapy, where does JD land?
Oh, definitely get some help.
Yeah, fair.
Mm.
Fair.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Probably
still
should have at a
genius.
very early time.
Yeah, but he does need help. Fair. Okay.
Those
Did you
aren't
ever
the
think about?
rapid fire.
Sorry, go,
You are
Betty.
not asking the rapid fire. Not
Yes, I am.
yet. No, you're not.
Yes, I
Go,
am.
please go ahead.
Okay. We're just gonna. No, I won't. Now you. I'm learning with my kids. Throwing
Come
it
on,
down.
I want to hear her answers. Come on, come on.
What do you want? Okay, rock god or soft boy?
I mean, can't he be both? Can't he be a rock god with a soft little gooey center? Only for
No,
her,
thank you.
probably, but
Fair. Yes, only for her. Anything
Hmm.
else? Okay. Tour bus or 5-star hotel?
I mean, my choice would be a 5-star hotel all the way because I want to take a big bubble bath in a big, huge
Yeah.
tub and call room service and
Mm,
Fair. Okay.
same.
Fame or freedom?
Mm, I mean, I want like to be known, but I also just kind of want to be a hermit in the woods in a little cottage that writes books all day. So
Can we get a cottage next to you and then I can just read the books? I mean,
yeah, you can read it as I go.
Hi, I came here for. Do you have salt and a
salt,
book?
bread, and a book.
I need a cup of sugar and also your next book, like right now.
I mean, why not? Honestly. Okay. Slow burn or instant spark?
Mm. I feel like slow burn is funner just because you have all that tension and the longing and all that goes with it. So
Okay. So clearly Stephanie likes to edge us.
Yes.
I do. I do. Speaking of
Like-
edging, That's all I'm going to say. Wait for the next book. I'm going
Okay.
to edge you
Ooh,
for the next book.
that's okay. I mean, yeah, feel free. As long oh. All right. Public declaration or private confession?
I feel like that depends on the person making the declaration, because it might mean more if they say don't claim you in the public eye to be a public declaration.
Mhm.
But for somebody else, it might be more meaningful in private. So it
Hmm.
kind of depends.
Okay.
Mm.
Band drama or relationship drama?
Um, I mean, I feel like relationship drama is funner because your emotions are more invested that way, I feel like.
Mm.
Yeah.
But I mean, we always love a little bit of band drama too, don't we?
We always want to see the boys fight and bicker a little bit. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
we
of
can bicker a
course.
little bit.
I always have to throw that in there. That's
Mm.
just a given.
And it's so much fun. Mm. Okay. Chaos energy or quiet intensity?
Hmm. I feel like, again, that kind of depends too. Because, like, I feel like JD is kind of the quiet intensity type for sure. But then you get to Dark and he's just full on chaos about everything and all the time. So,
I love Dark because he's like bubbly, but at the same time completely fucking unhinged. And I'm like, yes,
yes, he is the unhinged one for sure.
but he's so cute at the same time. Yeah.
He is.
Hmm.
He's a sweet boy underneath it all.
And then a lot of layers of crazy.
Yeah, just a couple.
And pineapple trunks.
Just nothing
And
much.
pineapple trunks, by the way, I love it.
Yes.
I was
No,
like,
they're grenades.
sorry, pineapple grenades. I was like, yeah, that's so dark. It's like, no, they're grenades. You know. Okay. Playlist on repeat or silence before the storm.
Playlist on repeat all the time.
By the way, I love the playlist. The first song you put in
Oh.
that playlist, I was like, oh my God, this takes me back from the second book. I was like, just saying.
Those are just my jams. And they're kind
That's
of all
true.
over the place because I'm
They're so
polyamorous.
fun.
So I like all the different genres and all the different things.
I mean, honestly, again, the first one, when I looked, I was like, oh my God, Stephanie, yes. This takes me back. Like, I mean, like, you know, like, oh, I remember this from a while.
Mm,
It was like yesterday.
I know. Time goes
Yeah,
by
we
so
were not
fast.
born yet.
No, I was not born when this song came out. Details. We were not.
We'll
No,
pretend.
no.
It's fine.
We were babies. We were mm,
Mm.
details.
Yeah.
Okay. Did any of the band members try to steal the spotlight when you were writing?
Oh,
This
Dark all the
thinking
time.
about like the first book, but
All the
let me
time.
guess. Dark wanted to take away the
Mm,
light from everyone else.
of course he did.
Of course.
That's Dark. You know, for being someone named Dark, he is quite bubbly.
Honestly, he's so cute and such. I know he's unhinged. I know that, but at the same time, he's like the cutest thing ever. 'Cause he's like just
Yes.
being himself, like whatever.
He's just
I'm
like
like,
a energetic little puppy.
yes, yes, but that shit's all over the place.
Yes, it is.
Mm, that's so much fun. Okay, if now thinking about JD, right? If he was like a
Mhm.
real rock star, would you trust yourself around him?
Mm, before Cassie, I mean, if I was just trying to hook up, then maybe, but after, yes.
Well, after yes, but before, let's be honest.
It depends what I'm looking for.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, yes, you would not be looking for a long relationship with him.
No.
Not that that would
And
even
honestly,
enter the equation.
Cassie has way more patience than I would have, so
She does. She does. She
she's a
really,
saint.
really does.
Yes.
We love her for it, though, but God,
Yes,
yes.
absolutely. Somebody had to get him to figure his shit out and pull his head out of his ass, so.
Eh, but damn, the boy had to learn,
Mm,
but we love.
yes.
Okay. Well, was there any scene that when you were kind of writing, you were like, "Oh my god, this is gonna hurt"?
Um, Probably I feel like there were more in some of the other books that were more painful to write for sure. You'll know. You read the second book.
That was
But
yep. Mhm.
the first book was pretty smooth though. The first book I did pretty all right with, except for maybe, when she's having the baby, because I'm a
Yeah,
mom. So, that kind of pulls at your heartstrings a little
yeah.
differently. But
That one hurt the fifis, yeah.
yeah,
But the second one, mm,
there's a lot of
again,
emotion
ice
going
cream,
on there.
Kleenex
Yes.
requirements for that book.
Not necessarily in that order, but
No, no. Well, depends on how fast you read.
this is
Like,
true.
can you handle the whole thing without a pint of ice cream? I couldn't. Okay. Okay, okay. Alright, now, one last one.
Okay.
What's the one thing about him that the readers would probably secretly love, even if they won't tell you?
I think that yeah, he's an asshole, but maybe that's not always a bad thing
Yeah.
Mm.
because then he has that, that protectiveness, that possessiveness. He's always going to be looking out for his girls now.
Oh, that's for sure.
So,
That's for sure.
mm,
And apparently also for the rest of the band in a different manner in book 2.
mhm,
I was actually quite surprised in how, things went down.
yeah.
Um, Again, the boys did bring some dark, and I was like,
Mhm.
"Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
we're doing
just
this now." But it
a
was
little
very good.
bit.
Mhm.
Oh, just wait till book 4.
Look at you.
You're not
Well, that's in,
helping.
like, May, right? That's in May.
April, let's see, March, April, May, June.
Damn it. I
So we'll
tried.
have the third book in May, the fourth book in
Okay.
June. Beginning of, if I have it my way. So,
Okay. Okay. Alright. I can wait.
but arcs will be out sooner than that. So, and you're always on my arc list from now on. So,
Thank you. I mean, not that I want to read your books.
not at all. I know they're just
Not at
garbage.
all. Like, why would I want these stories?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Same.
Just
Yeah.
kind of skimming a little bit because so when we started talking, we only had book 1 in mind, and of course, now
Mhm,
we have book 2. How are you feeling with this? And I know we've discussed a little bit about the you escalated, and it's going to escalate further, right? How are
mhm,
you managing that escalation, right? As you put them out, how are you
mhm.
managing that?
I I don't know, man. I just kind of do. There is no rhyme or reason. I think it's just gotten to the point where I'm so used to my own stories that, like, from the inside perspective, I'm just like, meh. And
It's
then
like
people read it, and I'm like, oh yeah, it did get a little bit crazy, didn't it? Like I kind of forget. I'm desensitized to it, so I'm just like, it's fine. No one's gonna bat an eye. And then I release it, and people read it, and they're like, oh, and I'm like, oh, so
I mean, no complaint here.
Yeah.
I do like the dark, but I
like I said,
felt
I
it was
like
like
to
a
write
very
drama.
big jump from
It
one book
was.
to the other. It's a very big jump. It's a very
Hmm.
different tone that you're setting. Although again, yes. Yes.
I mean, if you
Okay.
didn't like it, I can tone it down.
I mean, you know, now that I think of it, Stephanie, I think, let's add some
I
flowers.
love the face you did
Mm.
after you said that. I love the face you did.
Uh,
Stephanie is part of the tribe of the cray cray. It's like, of course I'll tone it down.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Like I'm sure
And then
you
I'll just
will
make it even
want
more
that.
unhinged.
Yes, please. because we're so normal over here. We just like
Uh,
hearts. And
Well, we try to be normal on our daily lives. So
five
if
minutes.
our
nah.
books are not are normal as well, like
You know
right,
what?
like
Normal's overrated. The weirdos have more
mm,
fun.
definitely, yeah, yeah.
For
And we have to
sure.
pretend we are normal every single day, like
I
at least
know.
8 hours per day.
Oh,
For
I love
real.
how you're saying we can actually do that during 8 hours. That's
Well,
like
we don't, but
no,
we try. We can't, but we try.
Mine
The
doesn't
best we
last
can.
that long.
no. It lasts like let's say every other hour. You kind of manage like 30 minutes of,
Okay, I can do this. Like 30 more minutes, and yeah, I can
and
be
then that
myself.
shit's over. That ship then
Man,
sails, and
that's
it's
rough because I'm just weird all the time because I'm home all day. So
oh, I mean,
my
I
kids
am
have to
weird
put
all
up
the
with
time.
me, but that's
Yeah,
their
but
problem.
thank you for your books, so we can like. It's good to out of our normality, going into your books and try and live another life.
Yeah.
Oh, that I do. That I do.
Yeah.
And I do like the lives I lead through your books.
You're welcome.
So
Okay.
thank you.
All right. Well, Stephanie,
Mm.
thank you so much for accepting to come and meet us.
Well, thank you for having me.
All the
You're
time and
welcome.
more times.
Come.
I
Come
will
back.
come back anytime you
Thank
want
you.
me. I'm here. I'll make it
We
happen.
won't forget that.
We won't. I think we need to talk again once, probably once you're kind of going through the no book 3. Maybe we can talk
Hmm.
again, so you can give us.
Yeah,
We can then hound you a little bit more about book 4.
absolutely.
Maybe by then I can like pull. No, but honestly, thank you so much for coming and meet us. It was amazing to finally get to talk to you. I mean,
Mm.
I might DM you a little bit.
No, do please. I'm bored all day. Please entertain me.
I will. Because oddly enough, my page is gonna get blocked. It's gonna be like, oops, user not found.
Like I was not aware that you would actually send me so many
You're like,
DMs.
huh? You never know.
No,
No, but thank
you're
you. Yeah,
fine. Anytime you want to chat, I'm here.
Thank you.
perfect.
And we will invite you back because we
I
want to
would
talk
love that.
more. And if you want anyone to read, your arcs or, kind of look at
Oh,
Cairo's story, I mean, we're your girls. We're here.
it's gonna
All
be
right.
good.
Nice. I wonder why you're saying that.
I don't know.
So weird. Right. Okay. Thank you. Don't go away. Thank you for being with us, and we'll talk.
Yeah,
Thank
for sure.
you.
So, first of all, love meeting her. For the record, love meeting her. Second
Yes.
of all, more books coming. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. Did I hear more books? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
yeah. Always
Because
good. Yeah. But again, like I know that I've said this before, but we are being spoiled by these amazing authors. They are so great and so amazing to talk with.
yeah.
So Stephanie, was a pleasure to meet you. I don't know, I already told her, but yeah, it was a great conversation. Yeah.
So proud of her. Honestly,
Yeah.
I loved her first book. I'm fairly certain I said that like 100 times. And
Yeah, maybe you did. But that's okay. Yeah.
I mean, wrapping up or nearly done with their second book as well. And she has a way of killing me because it's like you feel for all the characters. It's not like you're just, oh, I love her, I hate him, or I hate him.
Yeah.
No, no,
Yeah.
you feel for all of them. It's so good.
Yeah, it feels like they are someone from our lives, and we are rooting, and we are like living their lives like a proper friend, like a normal friend. That Yeah, yeah.
I love that.
Her writing is that good.
Yeah, I do love her writing on that.
Yeah.
But Betty, now thinking ahead, we are going to have a guest next week. A sinful guest.
Another one.
Sin.
Who might be? Mm.
A guest that's given us a trilogy that, dear Lord, I could not put down. So, I guess they'll need to come and see, right? I mean,
Yes. You will
with
have
that,
to follow us. You will need to subscribe to our channel here on YouTube and on Spotify. Here on YouTube, you can always, after giving us an amazing like, you can click on the notification bell so you can be notified for the next amazing guest. And also follow us on Instagram. Show us some love, help us grow. You know the drill. Come on, costs you nothing, and it makes our world. So please, and that's it.
that's it, Betty. That's it for this week. But, so
Talk to
many
you.
guests
Oh, God.
coming. Just saying.
Yeah.
And a returning guest.
The what?
A returning guest, Betty.
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. So
You
come
heard
on.
Betty. Click that button or else you won't know when it's
You
out.
won't you will not want to miss this. So please
Yeah.
like, share, and subscribe. And see you next week. Bye
Bye,
bye.
guys.
If you're curious about the books we're talking about, it's Bleeding Denial and Bleeding Ghosts, both by S.L. Kuntz.